Saltblood by Francesca de Torres, published by Bloomsbury, and this is the winner of the Wilbur Smith 2024 Adventure Writing Prize, and it is a real corker. So if you're looking for something to pick at Christmas, then I really rate this book. It's a beautifully told story. It's based in fact, there's a lot of invention, which makes it a very creatively strong narrative. It is the story of Mary Read. Mary Read is born in Plymouth at the end of the 17th century, and her mother has already lost a child, Mark, and she looks at Mary and she thinks this child cannot go through life as a girl, and so she suggests that she binds herself, gets rid of her female shape, and actually turns herself into Mark. And as she grows up, she continues the pretense. She boards a boat in Plymouth, she heads to the Netherlands, and there she falls in love with a fellow sailor. They try to have a family, but it all ends traumatically, and thus she is free to set across the Atlantic in another ship and ends up in the Caribbean. And they are based in Nassau, and there's all kinds of trade going on at that particular point, you know, in rice, in spices, in wood, and so that side of the story is fascinatingly portrayed, as is, you know, what the interior of a boat must have been like in the days, and all the blood and all the gore and, you know, all the illness. Anyway, she sort of knows that there is a lot of piracy going on, and she meets Anne, and Anne is a very free-spirited young woman, and they're sort of like chalk and cheese, yet they dovetail as personalities really, really well, and so they decide to sail together. They decide to become female pirates. Now, that might seem strange because you know, I always think of it as a very male-dominated profession, whatever you like to call it. But in fact, there were quite a few female pirates, and so they plough the seas. And this is their story, beautifully told. Mary, in fact, has a young crow that has decided to adopt her and follows her virtually throughout her life, and that's a charming aspect of the story. But, you know, this story is redolent of life at the beginning of the 18th century. It's interesting on detail. It has some interesting facts. And the author has brought everything together really, really well. So if you're looking for something to put on your TBR, your to-be-read pile, then Saltblood by Francesca de Torres. I really recommend it. It's immersive, it bowls along, and it just has a great sense of setting. So if you're looking for something to read, that's definitely one for you.